Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and in this video we are going to discuss about the diagram again. Now previously I think in video number 3 or 4 we discussed about the a flow chart, and that was also under the category of a diagram. Now this is a diagram with two different parts. So the left diagram is about the cement production, whereas the right diagram is about the concrete production. So again we are going to use the old and tested formula of writing 3 paragraphs. The introduction, second para will be the main para, and third para will be the last para. So this is how you are again going to write the diagram. Now when there are two diagrams and there is no comparison in them, like this is a separate diagram, in this cement is being produced, and this is a separate diagram. This is producing concrete by using cement as well as other things. So there is basically no connection between these two diagrams. This is a separate process, and again this is a separate process. So these sort of diagrams are pretty easy to explain. You just need to write the introduction in first para, then explain the lengthier diagram, which is in this case the cement production, and in the last paragraph write about this diagram. So this is how you will make 3 paragraphs. No overall, no overview, no lastly, nothing. So straight away we are going to start with the introduction. So as you can clearly see that I have written the first diagram depicts, the first diagram is the diagram here, or you can also write the diagram on the left side. You can also write this. So the first diagram depicts the manufacturing of cement using raw materials. So this diagram is depicting about the manufacturing of cement using raw materials, and the other diagram reveals the formula behind creating a concrete mixture. So this is about creating concrete mixture. The reason I have used this word mixture because there are 5 or 4 different items in this, and the reason I've used this word formula because there is a certain amount of percentage of different ingredients that are needed to produce concrete. So this is the reason I've used the word formula, and mixture because it is a mixture of 4 different ingredients. So now coming on to second paragraph, in which we are going to explain the cement production thoroughly. So in the first para we gave a heading to both the diagrams, first about the cement production, then about the concrete production. Now in the second paragraph, which is also the main paragraph, we will discuss in detail about the cement production. So in the starting I have written in the diagram on the left. So by using this phrase in the diagram on the left, I have told the examiner that I am going to explain about the cement production. Limestone and clay are taken as the main raw materials. So now these two things are definitely the main raw materials used in cement production, are taken as the main raw materials and fed into a crusher. They are fed into a crusher. Now this is the crusher. Crusher is something that grinds the material, that scrapes. I have used the word scrapes. You can use scrapes, you can use grinds, you can use that crushes the raw material into powder form. You can use crushes, or you can also use grinds, or you can also use scrapes, definitely. So the raw materials into powder form, look, into a powder form. Then this powder goes into the mixer. So this is what I've written here. In the next stage, you remember we discussed in video number 3 or 4 in the diagram chart, in the flow chart, that why using these connectors are important before the start of each sentence. That you are mentioning when you're mentioning about the next stage, when you're moving from one stage to the other. So you must always use the connectors. So I've written in the next stage, the powder is transferred in a mixer. So the powder is transferred in a mixer where the powder is mixed thoroughly. Definitely, you know, it is an obvious thing that the mixer would mix the powder. Then again connector, then the mixture is sent to the rotating heater. So the powder that was mixed together, I've given it a name, mixture. That mixture is sent to the rotating heater, where or in which heat is induced from an outer source. This is a rotating heater and this is an outdoor source from where the heat is given to the rotating heater. And then the mixture comes out and it goes into the grinder, and then the cement is formed. So this is what I have written. After heating the material in the heater, the ingredients are ground into cement and the cement is lastly packed in the bags. So the starting, the whole process and the ending of the whole diagram will be a single paragraph, right? So all the things that are given in the first diagram will be covered in the whole paragraph. The starting, the main process, and definitely the last stage. You don't need to mention the last stage in a separate paragraph. Only 3 paragraphs are required. Now in the next para, you will explain the second diagram, which is the concrete production. So it can be clearly seen that 15% cement, 10% water, 50% gravel and 25% sand, they are all taken together and mixed in a concrete mixture to form concrete. So this is again written in pretty simple language. The diagram on the right suggests the correct ratio of different materials. The reason I've used this word ratio, because the proportions, the percentage is given. So materials to be taken to produce concrete in a concrete mixture, 50% gravel along with 25% sand, 15% cement and 10% water are taken and mixed to form concrete. So this is the right way. This is the exact way. This is the exact thing that the examiner is looking for. So you must never complicate your writing tasks. One, focus on simple language. Don't focus on synonyms. Don't focus on using a lot of complicated words, a lot of vocabulary. Just focus on explaining the diagram as clearly as possible. Guys, I hope you liked the video, and if you like the video, don't forget to press the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so that you can get notifications whenever a new video is released. I'll try my best to keep on posting regular videos on all the modules of IELTS. If you have any doubts, if you want to ask me anything, you can write in the comment section. I'll try my best to make video on that. Thank you so much.